In the meantime, the Middle Belt Forum has accused Nigeria's federal government and the security forces of complicity in the massacre of over 150 villagers in Plateau State on Sunday. In a statement signed by the MBF president, the forum stated that the government has known the hideout from which the terrorists launched their attacks, but have refused to take action, thereby leaving the innocent citizens in danger. Well, this is as a video showing men allegedly said to be Fulani militias brandishing AK-47 rifles with men in military uniforms has gone viral on social media. The video was said to have been posted by a Facebook user on September 16th. The men were seeking passage through a community in Katsina State. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
Hello, Sinusi. Yalla ina son kana ji. Ka biyo bakin hanya duka ka gaya ma mutane cewa da Allah ga Fulani nan za su zo su wuce ba ruwan kowa da su. An yi magana ne yanzu za su zo wucewa kawai za su. Ka gane abu bakin hanyar nan kar wanda ya ce wani abu ga su nan wucewa kawai za su. Da Allah abi ga su nan za su taho yanzu da Allah abi a gaya ma mutane.
All right, Dr. Bati Ayo Rufai, this is so sad. I mean, we're seeing this video here. It was posted by a user in September.
Now, this is their full details of the allegation against the federal government. Let me read out this article for you from Arise News. The Middle Belt Forum has accused the Nigerian federal government and the security forces of a complicity in the massacre of over 150 villagers in Plateau State on Sunday. In a statement signed by the MBF president, Bitrus Pogu, on Tuesday, the forum stated that the government has known the hideout from which the terrorists launched their attack, but have refused to take action, thereby leaving the innocent citizens in danger. Section 14B of 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria stipulates that the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of the government. Conversely, the unrelenting massacre of our people in the Middle Belt states, particularly on Sunday on the plateau, has shown without any vestige of pessimism that the government and the security forces are complicit in the ethnic cleansing of the indigenous ethnic nationalities whose are not part of the Sokoto Caliphate. It is no longer news that the hideout from which these insurgent terrorists launched their attacks on the states of Plateau, Benue, Nasarawa, Taraba, and southern Kaduna is known to government and security forces for decades. Yet, they have deliberately forfeited this evil theater from any disruption, in this way providing a safe haven for these terrorists to smuggle arms, train their mass machineries, and unleash unimaginable terror on innocent citizens without any provocation whatsoever. Mahanga, a forest which lies at the foot of the hills of Bekos, local government area of Plateau State, and border Wamba local government of Nasarawa State to the south, is the infamous launching ground of all attacks against our people in the last 2 decades, and fully known to the government and security forces. The complicity of the government and the security forces is that they have shared this autonomous Fulani community, which is known to house all manner of weapons, including missiles, that are used to destabilize the peaceful coexistence of the country without ever invading and uprooting them from the forest. The same tactic of nurturing and fortifying terrorist camps finds expression in the Mandara Hills in Borno and Andagano, where the military moved the entire residence of over 11,000 people from Sabo Gari, leaving the whole road between Biu and Damboa for the terrorists to operate freely, even collecting tolls on the highway. This implicates the government of the collusion with these armed non-state actors to kill and harm our people with the intent to eclipse our heritage and existence. Pogu also stated that the continuous attack have also led to political suppression of the people of the Middle Belt, leaving them defenseless and vulnerable. Our resolve to confront headlock with abysmal and surreptitious extinction of our people is anchored on our quest for liberation of Middle Belt states from the oppressive and tyrannical manipulation of external forces that have retarded development in our region. We shall take the bull by the horn to defend our people as the last option left to us predicted on our land, our people, and our heritage. It is pertinent to note that the divide and rule tactic over the years employed by our adversaries has accounted for the political subjugation of our people, thereby limiting our access to economic power, which concomitantly render us vulnerable and defenseless in the face of carefully orchestrated stratagems to eclipse our heritage and continued survival. The plight of ethnic nationalities in the states of Nasarawa, Gombe, Adamawa, Borno, Yobe, Kebbi, Bauchi, Kaduna, and Niger, Kwara, Taraba, Benue, Plateau, Kogi, and Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, whose are daily butchered like chickens, ricochet the imbalance and unfairness of the northern oligarchy to our indigenous people of the Middle Belt, who are daily treated as lesser humans without dignity and worth, which is an inherent endowment of God on all humanity. We shall never again accept the ignoble and inferior status imposed on our people by the Caliphate and Nigerian government, acting in convenience with the security forces to drive us out of our ancestral homeland. This, in view of the fact that our forefathers who fought to keep this country united are warriors who deserve nothing but respect and honor. The MBF also called on the governors to keep and take up the responsibility of protecting the lives of their citizens using the vigilante in the communities under the attacks, adding that the state police is the only option to secure the country from a full-blown war. Our governors should rise up to the responsibility of safeguarding lives and citizens through the maximum utilization of vigilante in the communities under attack to stem the tide of these massacres, since they lack autonomy over the military and police forces. The Middle Belt, accusing the federal government and the soldiers of conniving with terrorists to attack them, is a weighty accusation. And I think nobody should politicize this Plateau State attack. The reason why I said nobody should politicize it, this is about human lives. The Middle Belt Forum will not tell me that they don't know about this attack when it started, because I could remember even during the time of Goodluck Jonathan, this attack was happening. During the time of Buhari, it got worsened. And this one we are seeing now, we don't know where we are going with it. So what I'm saying is this. If they want to call out the federal government, the soldiers, that they are not helping matter, they should define their criticism. They should define the accusation. But if they do not define the accusation and just saying federal government accompanied terrorists to come and attack us, people will not understand it, because people will be pointing accusing finger at Tinubu. Because this, as I said before, these attacks, it has been long. It started. So it did not start this administration. So Tinubu is not responsible for the attack, but he is responsible to protect the lives and property as the person sitting in Aso Rock. So once you get to the Aso Rock, the responsibility of such things is in your table. And that makes me to always refer back to his tweet when Goodluck Jonathan was president, when he said that Goodluck Jonathan is supposed to have stopped Boko Haram, that as a president, that everything stops at your table, and so on and so forth. So I think he is now the president, and he's supposed to do the right thing. I think that is the main talk the Middle Belt Forum is supposed to be saying. So when they say that federal government is an accomplice, we don't understand what they mean. They should define their criticism and accusation. Let us know whether they got the information that federal government sent them. We don't know. But to my own understanding, when I check out this attack, the history of this attack, as far back, getting to 20 years, this thing have started. It got worse than 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Buhari administration, the thing, heated up, and now the thing have started. And yesterday, they sent a letter that this attack, they are going to come back again. What nonsense. I don't understand.